What's going on? Let's go. It is Wednesday, March 19th.
Crazy.
It's a good day. It's a great day to have a great day. So we have, as you can see, I'm running the show on the Cabrini Kid podcast, but today it's the Cabrini Kid podcast, AKA the KP and JoJo show, as in Casey and JoJo. You know, you
I love it.
Get it. I love it. David, busy tonight. Kadriana doesn't feel that great. Hope you feel better. Hope you feel better. But we have the lovely, the amazing, the funny, I don't like to call her this, but JoJo. Welcome back, JoJo. Welcome back.
You can't get rid of me.
I know. I love it.
It doesn't matter if I move halfway, well, more than halfway across the country, all the way across the country. I'm still here. I
know. Jordan, I call her Jordan. That's what I like to call her. So if you guys are like, who the hell is he talking to? I'm talking to her. She is in Atlanta, and I am in Scottsdale, Arizona. As you can see, the sun, it's still light out here. But I wanted to say, first and foremost, I wanted to say happy birthday to my homie, Anella. Anella, happy belated birthday. Also, another birthday I have coming up on Friday is Sammy. Sammy, love you. Anella, love you. Sammy, happy early birthday. Hopefully I'll get to see you in G2. But let's get it cracking. On this Wednesday. So we got some good topics, and
I'm scared.
I want to start off with, Jordan and I, we always have a lot of banter, and we always have a lot of funny conversations. So a lot of spirited conversations. So the first question I want to ask you is, you are single, right? Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Fellas, she's single. Fellas, just to let you guys know, she's single.
Slide in the DMs. No, I'm just kidding.
So what do you do? Okay, it's a two-part question.
Okay.
What do you do to drive the opposite sex crazy when you initially meet them, after you get to talking to them, so on and so forth? And then a follow-up question is, what can the opposite sex do to you that would drive you crazy and make you more interested? Not sexually per se.
Right.
But what can they do to drive your senses even higher?
That's a great question, because I feel like I get it a lot where I feel like this sounds so conceited now that I'm about to say it out loud, but it's like, I feel like I don't do anything special, but be like my authentic self. So I feel like maybe that's something that might set me apart, because I do feel like most people are nervous on a first date. I don't get nervous very often. And I feel like you and I have talked about that before, where it's like, I'll shoot my shot. If I see a guy that I like, I will go talk to the guy I like, So I feel like for me, that's very unique and authentic. And so just the other day, like, I feel like I had a guy that was like, talking about like, oh, I'm obsessed with you. And I'm like, I don't know what I really did. Like, nothing special. I just was myself. But I do think something that I talk about a lot, KP, is that I feel like because I have a sales background, that helps. And I feel like you kind of, right? Like you're in that same realm where you're like, you have to be kind of like alpha energy, if you will. Like you have to emit that energy of like, I'm owning the room. So I feel like when you have that kind of background, it makes it really effortless because you don't get nervous. You're used to speaking in front of people you don't know, I think it's definitely one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't put my finger on it. I guess it's just easy to be obsessed with Joe. I don't know.
So if you don't mind me asking, how long have you known this gentleman?
We went out on one date.
Okay. And then after the first date, he said he was obsessed with you. Like, was it like, how you see those memes, or how you have I've had girls in my life where they like jokingly, it's like, oh my God, I'm so obsessed with you. Like, I'm so obsessed with you right now. Like, it's kinda,
yeah.
So like, was it one of those, or was it like, damn, like, I need to see you. I'm like, was it the jokingly, I'm so obsessed with you right now? Like,
I don't know. That's a good question, because now that you say that, I'm not really sure. I don't want to expose him. What if he's like on here right now? Like, let me take it easy. Yeah.
Right.
But I feel like that's not he's not the only one. I think it's just like that energy that like I bring from the jump. Like, I feel like I had a friend tell me once that JoJo is the same person on day 1 as she is day 365, 700, whatever. It's like, I mean, you're going to get all of me and you're either going to like it or you're not. And a lot of people aren't like that. I hear it all the time from my girlfriends. They're like, oh, at the beginning, he was so cool. He was so good to me. And then I don't know what happened. And I think it's like certain people, like their longevity isn't there. Like, if they're not their authentic self from the jump, eventually they're going to be their authentic self and you might not like it,
Facts.
So I think that's kind of what, maybe separates me from the pack in that sense. But I don't think it's anything I do on purpose. Like, I just think that it's like, sorry, I'm so great.
What if someone, so not necessarily you and this gentleman, but okay, yeah, let's talk about this gentleman real quick.
What if he's on here? Turn your camera off.
No, so like you guys went out on a date, it went great.
Yeah.
And I know you're unapologetically you.
Yeah.
So when that was said, what was your response?
I just sent one of these.
Oh, you sent him the shoulder shrug? Damn, you sent him the Jordan? Sorry, you sent him the Jordan?
I don't know what to say.
Okay, that's fair.
Like when people say that, it's like, thank you. Like,
yeah,
that sounds conceited if I'm like, I know. You're so right.
He couldn't truly have expected you to say it back.
I don't know.
Is that a thought that could have crossed your mind, that he thought maybe you were going to say it back?
Oh, for me to say I'm obsessed with
you
him,
too, bro.
Maybe. Okay. So do men just be saying compliments so women will say it right back? Like, are you like, damn, you're fine? Are you waiting for her to be like, you too?
I wouldn't say it just to get a compliment back. I would hope to get a compliment back.
Yeah.
But that is a different kind of compliment. I'm obsessed with you. Again, it could be taken in jest. It could be like, I had an ex-girlfriend back in the day who used to tell me all the time, like, we'd be driving and she'd stare at me and she'd be like, oh my God, I'm so obsessed with you. Like that, to me, that's cute. That's sexy. That's hot.
That's that real love. I've felt that way before. I've felt that way where I'm like staring at my partner because I'm like, damn, like I want to be in your skin.
Right. Now, again, if it's someone you just met again, and they're like, if the conversation's good, I mean, surely, hypothetically, I would hope that he probably didn't mean it in a, I'm like, oh my God, obsessed with you.
Yeah. Like, he's not sweating it. Like,
right.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this. How was the conversation afterwards?
Good. We're good. Everything's good. Conversation's good.
Okay,
You
good.
know,
So then, yeah, he probably just meant it like in a
like
playful,
that
flirty,
friendly. Yeah, yeah.
in a playful, flirty way, which is
But
cool.
like, I feel like for me, like from because you said there's a part two, right? Part two would be what do they do for me? Like I think a way that a man makes me obsessed with him is like reciprocated energy.
Okay.
Like that reciprocated energy, like if I'm like, I don't even know, right? Like you can just feel it. And I feel like when the chemistry is there and like I'm we're poking fun and I'm making shots at you, you're making shots at me, it's fun, it's flirty, it's cute, like when that energy matches, poof,
It's
it's
something
over for
special.
me. It's over for me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that is, of course, that's the end game.
Yeah.
But you know, excuse me. But there's times when, of course, the reciprocation. So I'm in a total agreement with you in regards to the reciprocation. If the
Oh,
reciprocation,
okay.
yeah, for me, I think that is super, super. I don't care. Well, I do care how the girl looks, but
We know.
but
Not always, but
yeah, but
I said yeah.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Spliffy? What's spliffy?
I don't know. I don't know. Oh my god.
See,
Um,
yeah, it's that salesman energy. KP gets it. It's the salesman. It's like you got to sell yourself. You know what? You know what? KP, somebody said to me the other day.
what?
Wait, I'm gonna let you finish your thought, but I have to get this out real quick. You know what somebody said to me the other day? When you go out on a date with someone, you both are auditioning. I was like,
Facts.
damn. I was like, damn, I have never heard it like that before. But that like kind of made me stop for a second because I was like, you're auditioning to play a role in my life. I'm auditioning to play a role in your life.
Hmm.
I was like mind blown by that. You agree? You said facts?
Facts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wholeheartedly agree. I think I think the first couple dates is, in my opinion, I won't say interview, but it's a dance.
Yeah. I like
And
interview. Why not? Because you have to like bring your resume. You got to like where you been, what's the
yeah,
past, marriage, kids. Like you got to like,
yeah, but I also think it's a dance, and the man has to lead. And if the girl follows and it moves in rhythm in the dance, then it works out in regards
yeah,
to the reciprocation piece.
right.
Um, I am in,
Kadriana.
I am in, we'll read these comments in a second.
Okay.
Um, I am in total agreement with you on the reciprocation. That to me is the most sexiest thing that a girl can do.
Facts.
Reciprocate that same energy. If I'm like, I had a female that I dated pre-COVID, and she was good morning text to me. And
What?
I
That's
thought,
crazy. That's
I,
crazy.
I thought that was, and it was like religious.
Like
It
every
wasn't
day.
every day. Sometimes I would beat her. Not okay. Let me rewind. Not beat.
Like, wait. Pause.
Sometimes I would get to her first.
Right.
But no, she was all about the reciprocation. I loved it. I thought it was very sexy. I thought it was hot. But that is what, for me, what turns me on as a man, and is what attracts me to a female, is when she is putting on that same energy, I
Right.
love that. I love that. So
Yes.
let's get
Oh
to
my
these.
God.
Let's get to these chats real quick. So you got
Okay.
JoJo feeling spliffy today. Spliffy. Nick, appreciate you for
We got some explaining to do. Like, what? What does that mean?
I have no clue what spliffy means, but you know, Nick
Skibbity. I just heard the word skibbity. That's what the kids be saying.
And then we got Keinon, help me sell. Okay. And then Kadriana, what's good?
Yeah.
Not, and then she says, not the shrug. Yeah, she gave him the Jordan shrug. She gave. Sorry if he's watching, but you got the Jordan shrug. But you rebounded, and she's still into it. So you're good. Then Kadriana mentions JoJo is glowing. Oh, that is nice.
I just got a facial today. This is your daily reminder to go get your facial, your monthly facial.
Go get your monthly facial at Heyday.
Hey, shout out Heyday.
There you go. Then we got Nick again. I don't audition to be in your life. Every opportunity is an inbound. Keinon knows what I mean.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I don't know what this guy is talking about. Don't pay attention to that guy. Do men like good morning texts?
That's a great question because, like, you said you were like low key like turned on by that. I've never heard that.
I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
What if she's doing what you be doing and she sends it to like 10 different guys?
I didn't say that I did that. I said
you have said that before.
No, I said that there's a way that you can, there's a way that you can do it, and then it sends it to multiple people.
How would you know that?
Because I saw it on TikTok.
Okay. You be doing that. You be doing that.
But I think men like a good morning text for sure. For sure. I think
not every day though. I would feel that wouldn't make you feel emasculated.
No.
Good morning, beautiful. Start sending that text.
No, it wasn't for me, it wasn't every day, but it was like a good morning. I hope you have a great day today.
Oh, like okay. That. Like let's get after it. Like
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I fuck with that.
Yeah. And so I mean I personally loved it. So men, do you like good morning texts? Men, do you like good morning texts? We got Felix, what's good? What's goody, my guy? Beat her.
He did say beat her. It's on record.
I know, right?
Somebody's gonna pull this tape 10 years from now.
I know. I didn't mean that. I did not mean that. Get to her first. Nice. You know what I meant.
KP, you gotta figure out how to get these to pop up as we're talking, so we don't gotta sit here and read them like a damn book.
I know. Because we always have a third
day out here.
We always have a third, so David's typically the one who's looking at it.
Nothing wrong with the third.
Right? No. Nothing wrong with the third. Wait. Have you ever had a threesome?
I'm pleading the fifth.
Okay. I'll tell you, I have. I've had
I wouldn't put that past you, so that makes sense.
Yeah, it was in my college days. But
okay, yeah, everything's fair game in college. So
yeah, and a foursome too. But that was me and my dude. That was me and my dude. We were both right next to each other. So I don't know if you really want to call that a foursome. But Kadriana says, "I feel so aggressive when I text the morning."
No, same. That would make me feel uncomfy. Like, I feel like that's giving big dick energy, but from a woman. I don't like it. I don't know.
So you're uncomfortable because, to me, I think that shows a level of confidence.
But I'm confident. I be shooting my shot. I'll slide in the DMs, but like a good morning text.
Yeah, the morning text. That's hot. Like it doesn't have to be every day. Maybe twice a week, just to...
If I'm in a relationship, I will. If I'm in a relationship, I'll text my partner. If I wake up first, I'll be like, good morning, babe. Like,
yeah.
But I'm not to somebody I'm not dating.
Okay. Interesting. Nick says, a woman question. Do y'all ever think about sending your mans a picture during the day to improve their day? Dude, okay, wait. Before you answer, Nick, I love that question. I love unsolicited booby pics,
I'm dead.
ass pics, but please, I don't want to see any vagina pics.
Oh, okay.
I don't.
That's not your thing?
No, that's not my thing. For me personally, see, I'm not a big lingerie person either.
Interesting.
Like,
you're like,
for
let's
me,
just get straight to it. No foreplay.
yeah, like it's coming off anyway. Like, it's great to look at, don't get me wrong, but I just want to, man, just come over in some sweatpants, no panties, no bra, and then whatever happens.
Listen, when you're in the itty bitty titty community like myself, we rock no bra all the time. Like, so
That's
we're
perfect.
ready to go all the time. Like, ain't no problem. What's he say? That ain't no problem.
Hey, that ain't no problem.
That ain't no problem.
So what's your thoughts on this? Do you enjoy sending your man, an unsolicited, an unasked picture?
Okay, I'm about to admit something.
Okay.
I hope nobody I know will be on this. I like to do it when I know they're in something serious, like a meeting. Like, okay. I don't know if that's petty, but it's more exciting to me. Like, if I know he's like, babe, I'm about to go into this meeting. I'm about to be busy. I'm with the big wigs. It's like, game on. Like, so when you pop out of that meeting or you go to check that phone real quick, you're like, let me, you pull up your phone. It's just like 6 attachments. And then now you got to keep a straight face in front of your big wigs and maybe have a little chub. I don't know.
See, I think that's hot.
It's diabolical, but it's so fun. It's fun.
Now, no. I know you guys mentioned this last week. Now, how about if it's not a DP? How about if it's he's sitting in his office and he's on rock, and then he sends you a picture. He just sends you a little picture down below in his nice little slack pants, and you can just see the print just going like halfway down his thigh. Is that hot? And he'll text you, I'm just thinking about you, babe.
That might do a little something. I might do a little something. I don't know.
You know you would like that. Let's get serious. I think you would like that. I think you'd be like, okay.
I think the text after would make it. Like, if he was like just thinking about you after it, I would be like, okay. I want to play. Like, two can tango. Like,
now would you
I don't
send
know.
him something?
I don't think I've ever had that happen, actually. It's just always unsolicited dick pics. It's all like, we talked about that.
Yeah.
It's too much. It's too much.
Yeah, see, I know we talked about that last week, but I'm not sending no dick pics. So that's just not who I am, just like as a person. I don't think there's anything wrong with it for dudes to do it, but that's just not me as a man. That's not in my orbit. And there's some girls are like, oh my God, you must not be a freak because you don't even send dick pics. I'm like,
no.
Like, you don't even know. You don't even know. Just because I won't send you a DP means I haven't done this or I'm not freaky. Come on, man. Let's get serious.
No. Now we've talked about this before. For research purposes, yeah. Like, if that's the type of time you were on and we're just hooking up and I've never seen it before and you want to send it so I can see it before I commit, I'm okay with that.
Okay.
Outside of that, it's like, I don't think it should ever be sent, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, and like, for instance, of course, I have a lot of female friends and they tell me all the stories that, on dating apps of dudes who send them DPs. And, you know, I don't.
Not the one-eyed pig. I had somebody once call it the one-eyed snake. I said, I'm done.
Oh, Mancia says, I'm definitely so gay. I don't miss them one-eyed pits. Yeah, you know, I mean,
No.
I can't do it. I can't. Me personally, I just can't do it. I can't do it. But there's some women.
Okay, but KP, you're stalling because you answered what you like a woman to do, but what do you do? Give us your secrets. What do you do to make somebody obsessed with you?
I think, you know, I think a lot of women, when they first meet me, I think they have a general idea, or they have a general thing in their mind of what I am or who I am. And then I think once someone gets to know me, they still feel that same way to some degree. But then again, they probably see a little bit of a softer side, the more, you know, gentleman side, you know, the caring side. So, you know, I personally treat, I try to treat, and I don't treat women bad, but I try to treat all women with the utmost respect, no matter of what level we are, right? Whether we're just having sex.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Whether we're just talking. Now, of course, if it's my girl, that's going to get a heightened level. Of course, if it's someone that I'm exclusive with, that's going to be a heightened level of care and concern. But I think for the average male during the quote unquote talking stage, I think if I'm interested in the person, I will show them what could be, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like I'll do some sweet things for said person if I see something in them that is potential.
Right.
I'll do some sweet things, you know, for them that will be like, damn, I've never done that before, or so on and so forth.
Yeah, I know that about you. You've shared with me a couple stories of you, like you go above and beyond for your partner for sure.
Yeah, and even if it's like someone that, you know, I'm interested in, like, I mean, I've done some toxic things where I've done some nice things to someone that, you know, I wanted to spin the block on, you know?
Yeah.
So sometimes you gotta do something to get something, you know, and that's the way of life to some degree.
For sure. Pardo.
What up, Pardo? So that's the thing, Pardo. Like, you don't really know. I can tell you this. I've gotten pictures of girls like, you know, boobs and stuff, and I've asked them. They've got mad at me. I was like, is this a recycled pic? And they'd be like,
how can you tell though?
Well, I mean,
I don't think you would be able to tell.
I mean, you wouldn't, but then again, you kind of would be able to tell, because if you're all dressed up, if it's during the day and you're all like all dressed up and I know you work from home and you're
yeah.
Like, you sent this pic to somebody else. Like,
right.
It's serious.
But you know what's the giveaway? You know what's the giveaway? Okay. Oh, no, the women. Yeah. The women might be mad at me for this. You got to look at the nails. Like 2 days ago, I had nails on and I just soaked my nails off. So if I sent a picture, my hand's in it and I got nails, but now I'm talking on the call and I don't have nails, like, see, that's free. That's free game right there. If they're in the picture, they got nails on, and then you're talking on FaceTime later, you see she ain't got no nails, knock it off.
Now let me ask you this: what do you, or Pardo, if you're listening, what do you do with said DPs? Do you delete, or do you go back and take a peek here and there?
Oh my gosh. Hey, that is a great point. I just found out an ex of mine still has pictures of us.
Okay. Like of you guys. Okay.
So yeah, like
I
content.
I don't think that is unnormal.
That is unnormal. The rule is KP.
No,
The rule is if you guys break up, you're supposed to delete the pictures.
I mean, I don't have that type of stuff on my phone. But if I did, then no, I'm gonna keep it for sure.
That's gross.
For sure. I've got
So I could be in a whole relationship with another guy, but you still are looking at my stuff?
It's possible.
Oh,
it's possible. Sometimes I might miss that old thing.
No.
I might miss that old thing.
Yeah, we're pretty cool, me and this guy now. I mean, we dated, I don't know, it was probably like 6 years ago now, 7 years ago. But we're so cool. We're friendly. It was very brief relationship, maybe like, 3-4 months. Ultimately, it didn't work out because he didn't want kids. I do want kids, and we're still cool to this day. We're talking on the phone the other day, catching up. He's like, yeah, blah, blah. And, my girl went through my phone the other day. My girl saw all these pics of you. I was like, what kind of pics? Pics from back then, from 6 years ago. I said, delete those right now. That is insane.
Yeah.
No, don't. That's crazy.
Men, Pardo's right. We're keeping it. I still got boobs. I still got boob pictures from like 2017.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 17 years old.
No.
I was like, oh my God.
Like from girls I used to mess with in like 2017.
That's
Still
crazy.
And
Why?
I mean,
when there's porn, like just go. Like, what do you mean? Why do you need to have that on your phone?
I'm not a porn guy. I just like to keep it. It's just I like to.
No, they never follow the rules. Never.
I wouldn't put and like old buddy who got in trouble from his girl. If you got a serious girl, man, you got to put that shit in the Dropbox.
No, she knew about it. He had it in a hidden folder, and she found a hidden folder. I'm like, she was not playing around.
No, yeah, she wasn't playing around.
See,
Monica says JoJo is absolutely correct. I used to look at it to make sure I wasn't getting this.
Now all the men are gonna know.
Moncia.
Don't be mad
yeah,
at me,
I never thought about that. I have an ex who asked for videos of me with nude. Now
they do that all the time. No, they do that all the time.
What?
Men love to watch other men.
Nah, I don't.
Do it to a girl they've been with. 100%.
Nah. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't at all.
Kyrie, but I don't really... what a beautiful name. Like, I love the way that's spelled. Is that pronounced Kyrie? Is that your friend?
Yeah. No, that's Dave's friend.
Oh, I like the way that's spelled. That's pretty.
Kyrie, what up, my guy? Yeah, no, I don't care to watch my ex or girls that I've messed with have sex with other dudes.
That's like what? That's like a kink. What about you? Got any kinks, KP? I'm scared. No, I don't think I've ever asked you that.
No, you've never asked me that. I don't. I'm pretty vanilla, like when it comes to that type of stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty vanilla when it comes to kinks and like.
Okay.
Like, you know, I mean, like a kink, like I like for fucking hot chocolate to be poured on my stomach.
You remember when they came out, they said Odell loved to be shit on?
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know, I love Odell. So many people sent me that link. Like, would you do it? I was like, oh my God, duh. Like, what are we talking about? Like, yes.
Okay, so you asked me. So, do you have any kinks?
No, we're not talking about me.
No, it's a two-way street. What's one of your kinks? It could be something tame.
It is pretty tame. I like, it's like my girl. Like, that's my girl. Like, that just does something for me.
Wait. I'm talking about sexually.
That's what I'm talking about.
My girl, what is that? That's not
Like,
telling me.
Like conversations in the bedroom.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's
like
my
good
girl.
That's
so,
my
so
girl.
like Cannon Sharp was
Yes.
like, that's my something when he was talking? Or that's my, okay, so you like talking?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a big talker. Like, I like having like fluid conversation. I remember one time I was like talking to this guy that used to be married and had kids. And he was like, yeah, nothing's wrong with like silent sex. And I was like, what do you mean? He was like, yeah, like you can have good sex and it can be quiet. And I was like, I don't agree. Like, I was like, that sounds awful. Like,
no,
just quiet. Like, just nobody's saying anything. Nobody's doing anything. Like, it's just quiet.
No, the girl gotta be making. I mean, I've had that experience before, but the girl has to be making some kind of.
Is that so awkward?
Yeah.
Like, that's why I said, well, you know what he said? He said, well, when you're married and you have kids, like you got to be quiet. I'm like, get a babysitter.
Man, fuck them kids.
Did you see that TikTok that went viral of the husband having to calm their daughter down because they thought the mom was getting murdered or hurt because she was like screaming? Did you see that video?
No.
So it's a video of the husband coming into the bedroom and he's like, you need to go talk to our daughter. She's like really upset. She thinks you're hurt. And he's like dying laughing. She like walks into the room and she's like, what's wrong, baby? She's like, I thought daddy was hurting you. And she was like, no, daddy and I were just playing. She's like, then why were you screaming? I was like, oh my God. Like, that's gotta be the funniest conversation to have. The two of you just like knowing, and your kids are like just oblivious. I
kind of think that's hot.
I do too. I agree. Like,
yeah.
Let me go tell the kids. Let me talk to the kids. It's your turn, babe. Go talk to the kids.
Now, do you think? Here's another question I have for you. Is horrible sex a reason to leave a good man?
Ooh. That's a great question. I feel like you guys kind of talked about this once. I remember watching an episode and y'all were talking about this. I think if you have that bond and the rapport is there, like if I'm in love, like I'm like, you are it, I'm head over heels for you. If the sex is not that great, I think I would still stay. Now, are you talking about it's the worst sex of my life? That's a different story. Like, I'm not staying if it's the worst. Like 0 out of 10, I'm not. No.
How about like a 3?
I might not be able to stay for that.
Damn. So sex. I mean, of course, sex is important, but
it is.
Yeah, it's definitely important. But do you feel as if at a certain point in your relationship that you can get past that?
That's what I guess I'm saying is like if we've been together for 6 months and it's like not getting better, but everything else has been getting better. We're in sync. We're finishing each other's sentences. We're vibing. You've met my parents. I've met yours. Like everything else is aligning. Mm-hmm. Then I think that's different.
So,
but then I don't know. Cause it's like, why did you wait 6 months to have sex then? That doesn't make sense to me either.
No, surely you got to have sex more than once to realize it wasn't very good sex.
That's true. That's true.
So, I mean, but if you're willing to, if everything else is good, then, I mean.
But also, correct me if I'm wrong, right? I feel like the older I've gotten, the more I communicate what I like and I don't like in the bedroom. Like, I feel like as I've gotten older, I know what I like, I know what I don't. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I was going to say. Like, so if I tell you this is going to get me there, then we can work on it together. And
Right.
you can do those things like.
But what if there's limitations?
Like what?
Like he just can't hit that spot you need him to, whether it's through the tongue or through, his thing. Then what?
I mean, there's multiple opportunities though, too.
But you're open to sticking around.
I don't know. I don't know. That's so hard. Like if everything else aligned, like every single other box aligned, kids, job, car, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's a 3 in the bedroom. I would stick around, to Monica's point, give pointers like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is how I think I can get there. And then if it's still not lining up, then I think you just have to be honest. And like, I'm not saying you have to end things, but I think you would need to like tell somebody like, this is not like working, like, or I don't know.
Right. So what makes, in your opinion, what makes sex bad or not that great? Like, what is it? Is it the way that they move? Is it like the kissing? Is it like, what makes it not good?
I don't know.
Interesting.
I haven't had a whole lot of bad sex, so I can't.
Okay. So what made the 1 or 2 or one time that you did have it? What made it bad?
KP, don't.
What?
Don't put me in this position. My face is getting red. It was very small.
So
it was very small.
When you say small, you mean small?
It was very small.
Damn. Small like edamame small? Smaller than an edamame?
It was very small.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay.
And he's married now. You know what? I literally, good for her. That's what man, every time I see them on Instagram, I'm like, you're a real one, girl.
Damn.
Because I don't know what you're doing with that thing, but you're doing it.
Maybe, yeah, that's crazy. Smaller than an edamame. That's crazy. So a small unit is a key characteristic to making sex not very good.
Well, for me.
Okay.
Because here's the other thing too. I think it depends on how a woman is built.
Mm-hmm.
Like this woman he married is very petite. Like, I mean, like she's like a surfboard.
Oh, so she probably feels that shit a little bit more, right? Okay.
What I lack in the rack, I pack in the back. And sometimes it's a blessing and a curse. So it's not a whole lot to work with if it's not back there.
Right. No, I
might not be able to reach. So
Moncia says, "Ill. Now I've had sloppy kissers."
Ooh, that is the worst.
Yeah, sloppy kissers aren't very good. But
oh my god,
I won't lie to you. Sometimes, every now and again, a good well, depending on your definition of sloppy, a good sloppy, intense,
like make out, like okay, I see what you're saying.
That could be good. But if this person is like, how you have some people who are like naturally like spitty.
Yeah.
Or they have like that stuff in the corner of their mouths when they talk.
Right.
I just saw you do like this.
I was literally like, is he telling me something? I
um, I've had a pinky man before too.
Girl, I don't even know if it was a pinky.
Damn, look at that, guys.
I don't know.
Smaller than this?
No, it might have been.
Wow.
I tried not to look at it straight on. I thought I'd blink and it would disappear.
I'll do it for you, JoJo. You'll do what? What are you talking about, Pardo? You'll do what?
Wait, Pardo, hit my line. What are we talking about? No, I'm just kidding.
Let me watch, please. I'll watch. I'll pay for that one. I'll pay for that one.
I'm dead.
I would for sure pay for that one.
No, I feel like it's not always size, but again, that was my point in saying I also feel like it's the partner, right? Like if you're, I don't know. If you don't I don't know. Maybe it works for her because she is smaller. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, she's saying that she'll do it for you. Like, I think she's saying that she would do the little dick dude.
Aw.
Is that what you're saying? Is that what you said, Pardo? You'll take the pinky man? Oh, man.
Take one for the team. He's actually in politics now, too.
Damn, pinky man. If you write a book, you can call him Pinky Man. We
actually called him Little Minute Man because he only lasted a little minute, too.
Damn, so not only was he a minute man, a pinky man, he was a minute guy?
Yeah, because
I think women be misinterpreting the whole minute thing.
Okay, what am I misinterpreting? What are we misinterpreting?
Now, when people say a minute man, now is this dude actually like, because they say that when a woman has good, soon as dudes stick it in, it's like, but then if they're going to town, that means that you're, ain't that good.
Yikes. I believe that. I believe that for sure. But I also feel like, and this is a controversial topic, KP, my former pothead. Men who smoke marijuana last forever. It's a common thing I have noticed among men that smoke weed is that you all take forever. It's gotta be a correlation. If I don't know you smoke weed, but your stamina is like, I'll ask a guy, I'll be like, do you smoke weed? Oh yeah, every day. I'm like, I knew it. It's like a direct correlation between those two things. I don't know why.
I don't know about that. Because like I said, the first time, I'm probably going fast. I don't care who it's with. That unless I'm active.
But nothing's really wrong with that. Like, I don't feel like as I've gotten older, like you guys talked about this the other day on the show. Like, no, I don't want to go hours with you. I don't want to go rounds with you. No. Like, it doesn't need to be like that. I think when you're young, you're like, I got to show out. I got to be like back to back to back. It's like, no, I don't got time for that. I don't want it. I'm tired. Like, you get a good solid 30 to 45 minutes out of me of great content, and then I'm done.
30 to 45 minutes. That's a long time.
30 minutes?
30 minutes. See, okay, so let me ask you this.
Okay.
If said person is making you do what it do, you know what that do is, why do you need to go 30 minutes?
Like, what do you mean?
If I can make you, in 10 minutes, what's 30 minutes for?
Well, what if I don't want to do that? And I want to have a 30-minute session?
No, but I'm saying, so like, what if I make you, within 10 or 15 minutes?
Sure.
Would you rather you potentially going in 30 minutes or potentially going in 15 minutes.
I see what you're saying. No. There's no difference. Like if it's 15, it's 15. I'm okay with that too.
Gotcha. Because
if it's a solid thing for 15 minutes, I think that's fine.
Because
it could be 5. It could be 5 good minutes. I don't care about that, but
because some women I know you're
she said no, not 5 minutes.
I know you're gonna say that most women or all women fake orgasming, blah 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 blah.
They do.
But I think that if you've had enough relations, I think while you are, doing the do, most men can feel when that something different changes in the person. Is that fair to say?
Okay, say it again.
So when you're about to, what?
Yeah.
I personally think that I can feel that.
Oh, yeah.
So then when women
most
say,
men say they can't?
I don't know, but most women say that most women fake it. So, but then when men say, I can feel that change, that tightness, that when it grips.
It's called Kegels.
No, when like it's, you feel everything. Anyway, long story short, I think you can make a woman orgasm depending on the woman. I don't think there is a time frame. Some women are different.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And if the foreplay is good leading up to the sex, for sure I can make somebody go in 5 to 7 to 10 minutes. For sure.
Yeah. That's a non-negotiable. That's why I can't be messing with little men, little boys, like these guys that are 20, 21, 22, 23, because they be trying to holler at me. The older I get, the younger they get. And they like try to holler at me. And I'm like, first of all, no, you're going to take too long. I'm going to be doing gymnastics the whole time. I can't.
Man, us older guys, we'll put your ass in some gymnastics too.
I don't want it.
Yeah, I'm cool on gymnastics too. Pardo says, I'll tell you what makes sex bad.
What is it?
Yeah, what is it? Please do tell.
I'm scared. What is she going to say?
And then she says, absolutely not. And then she says,
absolutely not.
Unless they took those pills and it lasts forever.
Oh, yeah, because that's like a thing right now. I see the commercials on SportsCenter all the time. The Blue Chews or whatever they're called.
Yeah, Blue Chews are a thing. A honey pack is a thing.
Oh, I've seen those too. Yeah. Do those work? Have you done them?
Yeah, I've done a honey pack before.
Did it work?
Yeah, it shit gives you heartburn like real bad. You got to take like some Prevacid before you take that shit gives you heartburn, yo.
You be having the honey pack and the Tums.
Yeah, for those type of things, I don't necessarily need it, but sometimes I want to show out. If it's like a first time, if it's like a girl I've been trying to get. But it's not something that I take often.
Religiously. Yeah.
No, shit ain't good for you. So Pardo,
I know. I was looking at this. I'm like, the anticipation is killing me.
She's probably typing up a book right now.
I know. I'm scared. I think they cap it in the comments because I've been over there before, like Kermit the Frog gif. When y'all are on here and I'm not on here, like trying to get my whole thought out before you guys change topics, and I'm like,
right? No, but I think those pills, that's big business right now. But would you want to know if a dude was on a pill or a honey pack?
Probably, maybe like after to be like, is this guy okay?
What do you mean? Is he okay? You like it? It's not like something where you're just like this the entire time. It's just like it's just like Viagra or anything of those things. You have to be stimulated.
Okay. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know. I don't think I've ever been with somebody that's done it. At least that I know, at least to my knowledge.
Oh, I'm sure somebody's taken it and not told you. I've never told any girl when I've taken it.
But they just wanted to show out?
Yeah, they probably just want to show out and be like, to get on the list.
Okay.
And you know what the list is?
What's
the
the
list
list?
Is, he's one of the best sex partners I've ever had. That list. You'll always remember some of the best people you've had sex with.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And you'll always give them that those props. So most dudes want to be on that list. They want to be, even if we don't
the
talk.
Top dog, yeah.
Yeah, they want to be one of the top dogs, if not to be top dog.
Yeah, for sure.
I
think we can do that at any time. What?
Yeah, do what? I mean, what you talking, man? What you talking, Pardo?
No, but that's the thing about this chat, KP, is like sometimes you be sending stuff and then it takes like a minute because it like lags and then we've moved on to the next topic. So she probably was talking about something else. But I think that's the thing though, KP, is that like, again, like I had this conversation with one of my buddies, Daryl, the other day. He was like, you don't marry the person that you have the best sex with. Like it never works out that way. Like nobody ever seems to end up with the person that they had the best sex of their life with. There was a movie that came out a couple of years ago. I don't remember if you recall. It was called Trainwreck. Yeah. It had LeBron James in it, remember?
Yeah.
But the two girls are talking and she's like, you know, her sister says, you don't marry the best sex of your life. The best sex of your life is in prison, you know, because it's like, it's usually the guy that's not good for you. It's usually that's a guy that's super toxic, but it's just like, but it's so good. Like,
do you think it's quote unquote toxic if you want to be with them and they don't want to be with you, but you know what it is, but the sex is good?
Okay, give me a scenario. I'm not following.
So you and I initially started off talking.
Okay.
We realized that, then we ended up having sex, and we realized that, you know, like the sex is good. And, you know, if you end up finding someone else to have sex with, just let me know. I do the same.
Right.
But a part of you would love for me to be like, let's date.
Oh, okay. Like I'm interested in you more than just hooking up. For
sure. But you're cool with just hooking up. But if I wanted to date, you would for sure date.
Okay.
Now, is that toxic to you? Because I don't think the dude is being toxic if he told you what it is and you know what it is.
No, I don't think that's toxic.
Okay.
I think that's a woman being delirious because she probably thinks if I keep doing it, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. Like, I think that's a toxic trait of a woman to believe that she can get any man to settle down.
Okay, so you think that's a toxic trait, huh?
I do.
Interesting. Do you think that works both ways?
No.
You don't think that it's toxic for a man to try to get a woman to settle down who is not going to, or who doesn't like want to?
I think that happens way less often.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know that I've ever had a man try to have me settle down. Like, I don't know.
So you never had a man say, I'm going to make you my girl and we're going to be boyfriend and girlfriend within 6 months. I know it.
I mean, I guess. I feel like that gives me the ick though. Like that almost turns me off because I'm like, ew, you think I'm that predictable? Now
now you don't want it.
Yeah. Now I'm in the streets. Good luck.
Dang.
Challenge accepted.
Even if he's a good dude?
I don't know.
See, men have it tough out here, man.
I don't know.
We got it tough out here. Okay, Megan Pardo, she says too small, okay? The rhythm
she's talking. Okay.
The rhythm terrible. I agree. Smell. I agree.
Not the
Long
rabbit.
hair, long ball hairs. Rabbit style. Jordan can
No.
explain. Yeah, you have to tell me about that one. Silent. I agree. Just one position in one place. Okay.
The one position. See, I know, Pardo, because it takes a second. I don't know why. Man, that jackrabbit. That is
Wait. Jackrabbit. Is that with the dude on top and he's just like this?
Yeah.
Or is that with the girl on top?
Well, I guess it could be either. I think what she's referring to is that guy that's just stuck in that position. Like you're just like stuck. Like, and it's just like nothing else but just like, no.
Huh. So what, just hypothetically, I'm just being devil's advocate.
Okay.
What if that position got you there once and he's like, I'm going to go to this position every single time to get her there every single time?
I think that's fair. I think, again, that's where communication comes in, is like, if he keeps doing that position and you're not messing with that position, that is on you, man or woman. You don't like reverse cowgirl and your girl's like, oh, he probably loves this view. Like, I don't know, maybe that's not your thing. But if you're not communicating that, that's on you. I hate, that's like one of my biggest pet peeves. Oh, like, sex was whack. And I'm like, I mean, was it? Or did you just not communicate what you like? And so she wasn't doing it for you. Like, I feel like same thing with men. If like a woman was like, yeah, the sex was weak. It's like, well, if you just did it once, I can't speak for that. But if it's like you gave somebody multiple chances to like get it right and they didn't get it right and you said nothing, that's on you.
Yeah.
You know?
I think typically the first time you have sex with someone, it's a little awkward. So
yeah,
I don't think the first time should always count, but I think for some women it does, maybe for some men.
Count for what? Your body count? No.
Huh?
Just kidding.
Yeah. No, it definitely counts. But I'm talking about counting like they may say that it's bad.
Right.
And
like,
I don't think
yes,
that's fair.
right.
I don't think the first time, I don't think that's fair.
Unless we were like super drunk and you know what I mean? Like it just was like a mess and you know, it just was like one of those things like.
But even if you weren't, how do you really know what that
I see what you're saying though. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But sometimes you don't get more than one chance. So
that's
right?
why sometimes you gotta take that honey pack. Because you never know. You never know. Right. But you can, for me, I tend to read the situation prior. If I'm like, man, I'm probably this girl. If it took me a while to get the first date, then I know this is my one shining moment.
Right.
You know, like March Madness. This is my one shining moment.
I'm dead.
I gotta go hard. I gotta go hard because I may not even talk to this girl again.
You gotta channel that inner Cinderella story.
That's right. Long ball hairs. Yeah, we talked about that last week.
Yeah. Oh my God, no.
You got to be, fellas. I mean,
you got to do a little manscaping. Just I mean, I don't care. It's got to be a little.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you gotta keep that shit weed whack down there, brother.
Silent. We were just talking about that. Is weird to me. That is silent. Weird to me.
See, I mean, if a girl's silent, like.
Are you I want to.
I want to know. Like, to me, that's the hottest part when a girl is moaning and when she's talking.
Okay, but men too. Don't take that for granted. Like men too, for sure. Yeah. Like women like that too.
Man, I like to be as loud as you want. I want the whole fucking, excuse my language. I want the neighbors to hear you. I want somebody to come knock on my door tomorrow and be like, damn, did you hurt somebody up in there?
Why were you making mommy cry?
Yeah, right. Let's see.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's some yeah, I can't do that unhygienic stuff. That's whatever. I don't
Yeah.
even know if that's a word, but
was it you that I was talking to that one day, or was that Matthew? We were talking about the bathrooms, like a clean bathroom. Like if you go over to a woman's house or a man's house and was that you?
I don't know. It could be me, but I pay attention to the bathrooms for sure.
Yeah, I think that's a what do they call it? Telltale, whatever. Like a sign. Like if I go over to a dude's house and his bathroom has beard hair everywhere and the soap is not filled and toilet paper isn't on the roll, like I'm instantly turned off.
I'm guilty of that.
I know you are. Been to your house before.
But you know what crazy is? Sorry to interrupt you. Any girl, friend or not, if it's not on the roll, every girl puts it on the roll. I don't understand why. I don't understand
why don't you have it on the roll?
I don't know. It's just easier to just reach right here and just grab it. And just,
I can't stand you.
Instead of, I don't know, it's just easier.
Meanwhile, we're in our head putting on the roll like this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Can't even put it on the roll. I'm out of here.
Damn, I got to start doing that then.
No, but it's the bathroom for me. Like, because, you're going to tidy up your living room. A girl's coming over, a guy's coming over. You're going to clean up the room. But I always ask to go to the bathroom, even if I don't have to go. Even if I don't have to go, I'm going to say, can I use your bathroom real quick? Because I'm going to see. Because it's going to tell me everything I need to know. If I peek through that shower curtain, you ain't got no body wash, no shampoo, no conditioner. I'm going to be like, what you washing your body with then? If I open up that curtain, get a little peek, and there's mildew crawling up, no.
Let me ask you this question.
Hire a maid. They're like $20 an hour.
And I won't keep you for too much longer, but do you think, damn, I just forgot that question. Do you think
mold on the shower?
No. Okay. Do most men you deal? I just want to see what your answer is because I think I know the answer because I know what kind of men you deal with. But do most men you deal with have bar soap, or do they have body wash and loofahs?
That's a good question. I've had both.
Okay. Because most black men typically
before you say it, what I was going to say is most of the men I date, I shouldn't even say most, all of the men I date, if they don't have a loofah, they got a rag.
Yeah.
They've got a rag. A washcloth,
yeah. So most black men wash themselves with bar soap from what I've gathered in my history.
I think it's 50-50 for me.
Interesting. I'm not a fan of body wash. I think no offense to my Caucasian friends and family, but I think that's a white thing.
Well, no, I don't agree because I've had my last 2 relationships. They both used this. I don't know what it is. It's called like Henry's. Is it Henry's?
I know what it is.
That like organic. Oh my gosh. They use that body wash and that stuff smells heavenly.
Huh.
Go get that. Like that. They would hop out of the shower and I would be like, whoo, like that is a clean man.
See, I'm not a fan of body wash.
You use the Irish Spring?
No.
From the Dollar Tree. Not the Irish Spring.
Hey, that's just funny. That's just funny. Hey. No, I don't. I definitely don't use Irish Spring.
That was so stupid.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. That was funny. I know exactly what soap you're talking. I know Irish Spring, but at the dollar store, at the Dollar Tree, I know exactly what it is.
At the Dollar Tree.
No, I typically use Olay.
Oh, that's good. That has moisturizer in it. Good for you.
Yeah, so that's what I typically use. But
right.
And I have a washcloth. So like,
Yep.
I don't know. I can't do body wash. I don't know. I just can't.
I mean, that's fair. I think that's fair. I would say it's 50-50 because I've also dated some men that do the bar soap for sure.
Gotcha.
I mean, either way, thank God y'all are using soap. Like, I just had a conversation the other day and I was like, finding out that some listen, when I found out that when y'all sit down and go number 2, that your shit's just hanging in the toilet, I've never felt the same. That is crazy.
Yeah, this is definitely hanging in there for sure.
And then that shit is plopping on. No, I'm going to throw up. You're telling me there are men that don't wash? I don't know. You might as well. You just sit there like this.
No, you can't do that. You just gotta let that shit. Just let it. Bloop, bloop, bloop. I mean,
okay, so then you wipe your ass, but then are you standing up and are you taking like anything to the shaft? Like nothing. You're just like no toilet paper to just rinse her off.
Well, I mean, this is really it really depends on the shit. You know?
Okay. Like if it's it's just a clean break, you're good.
Yeah, if it's because some shits are cleaner than others, you know, some are smoother than others.
No,
but typically ass, maybe some of the crevice, but no, I'm not doing any balls or anything like that. No.
But then so when you're showering, you're getting dick, balls, asshole, right? Like you're getting all.
Yeah. I'm getting all that.
Yeah.
I'm getting all up in there.
See, and that's why you need a rag. Like people don't be using rags. Like that's crazy to me. So how are you washing? You with your hand? Knock it off.
Yeah, the loofahs. I mean,
the loofah's good too. I'm fine with that. Take a loofah to it. I mean, you just would obviously need to be probably changing that out a little bit more often.
Yeah.
Like with the rag, you use it once and you throw it in the wash. Like you're not reusing the same rag, you know, to wash your ass and your balls. And so.
And a lot of dudes, they use, you know, those dude wipes or whatever. Me personally, I don't
love
like
those. What? Yeah. I love to see a man have that on the back of his toilet seat. If I go to his house and he's got those wipes on his toilet seat or even on the counter, I'm like, thank God.
No, I'm not using those.
At least do it for the aesthetic then. Buy it and just put it on the counter.
Yeah, I don't want nothing wet up my ass, man. I just can't do it. I just
so you don't douche?
No, I definitely don't douche.
You don't be douching?
No. If I had a bidet, I would use that, but
no. Oh, I've never used one before. Have you used one before?
Yeah, I've used one in hotels before.
Did it feel good?
Yeah, it felt all right.
Okay.
Yeah, it felt all right. It wasn't nothing special.
Some people go nuts for that.
Yeah, some people do.
Like they're like, I need that.
All right. So it looks like we've gone a good hour and 15 minutes. First and foremost, are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Am I frozen?
No. Oh. Wait, you're not on the screen.
Oh no, what'd you do?
I don't know what I did. Hold on. There we go. First and foremost, I want to thank you, Jordan, for hopping on. You know, it was definitely a pleasure. I love the one-on-one. We'll have to do it again at some point, and I'm sure you will be on again because you're one of our favorite guests. Is there anything that you would like to tell your friends, family, followers, Instagram out there?
Go follow me on Instagram, JoJo Gretchen. I would love to see everybody. There was a couple people I'd never seen their name on here before, so that was dope. Thank you for tuning in. For sure. I want to thank you, Nick, Moncia, aka Monica. Appreciate you guys for hopping on. Pardo, thank you for hopping on as well. Kadriana,
hope you feel better.
Hope you feel better. She probably hopped on to see if I was going to talk any shit about her, didn't you? I know you ain't slick. You ain't slick.
She's like, let me check up on him.
Yeah. And I wasn't talking crap about you the last time. I was actually saying that I was like, she probably just missed because she had a date or something like that. But your boy will never miss because I love this shit every single Wednesday. I look forward to it every single Wednesday. But thank you guys for joining us. Please like, subscribe, follow Jordan at JoJo Gretchen. You can follow me right here on Instagram. If I don't know you, I probably won't add you. I'll look at your page, and if you got zero posts, you're not getting an ad. Sorry, that means you're a Finsta or something like that. So
I'm done.
Other than that, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. Next Wednesday, Jordan, love you. Thank you, and we will see you next Wednesday.
Bye.
Bye.